Good night, good morning, good afternoon, y'all. I'm here, Kayla Smalley with the Philly to Fame podcast. I'm here with my man Max Blakelock here, my co-host, and today we have a special guest. He's going to be with us going further. It's my little sibling Gabe. He is a specialist in football, basketball, baseball, NFL, NHL, whatever you need. He knows he got you. We're going, as always, we're going to provide some facts to y'all. We're going to provide everything that you need, entertainment, everything you're looking for the podcast. We're going to supply for you. As always, our DMs are open from suggestion at our Instagram from Philly to Fame. We're going to put that at the top left corner. And I'm going to let Max take it away.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. Like Caleb said, any suggestions, anything, questions, comments, concerns, let us know. Just trying to grow. That was a little bit of bars there. All right. Now, our first topic, big news today. Big news. We just happen to be recording today. And James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. Thoughts?
All right. So if we're going to talk about James Harden go to the Nets, we have to start with how he handled it in Houston.
Oh, God.
Yesterday, after they lost, after he's given about 25%, he goes to a press conference and says that this is not going to work.
This was the worst thing he could have said. He was
basically throws all his teammates under the bus. Says it's
Boogie
not
clapped back, too. DeMarcus
yeah,
Cousins said
exactly.
something back.
DeMarcus Cousins clapped back and said, "How you gonna throw us under the bus like that?" John Wall also said that it's not fair to the teammates. He didn't handle it right. Right? He did not handle the situation right at all. But going forward, going as to trade to Brooklyn, Brooklyn gave up 4 first-round picks, 3 swaps. Right? Am I correct? 3 swaps.
Yes.
They gave up 3 swaps. If you're looking towards the future, if they win 3 championships in the next 2 to 3 years, I would say it's a success. But you're banking on Kyrie coming back from wherever he is, and wherever Kyrie is, they banking on that. And I think they hit the panic button because he was doing that while Houston was hitting the panic button at the same time. So it was a perfect collab. I don't think they wanted to trade with the Sixers because Daryl Morey was there.
I mean, I think that they just wanted to get rid of him for the best offer that they could get, and they felt more picks from Brooklyn was better than Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle and a few more picks, a few less picks from Philly. And, I'm 50-50 because I love Ben Simmons. And I really do think he could put it together with Embiid. But it'll be hard to go against the Nets this year now that they have James Harden. That's for sure.
What you think, Gabe?
So to be honest, I don't think this is gonna work out. That locker room.
I would love that. I would love if it didn't work
The
out.
worst locker room in the league. You got a head case in James Harden, and you got Kyrie, who where is he right now? KD is the only one that can bring that together, and there's not enough balls for both of them.
Kyrie and Papa Zeke. But listen, it was a very surprising to me. I did not think it was going to happen. I thought they were going to trade Harden to the Sixers, right? But now that he's on there, they have to figure out how to get it to work. It's not enough balls for everybody.
They have no defense.
They have no defense, but their offensive firepower is so insane that I don't think that
wins championships.
But
who's going to guard and beat in
defense?
Who's guarding Harden?
Ben Simmons.
Who
Ben
guarding
Simmons
KD?
Ben Simmons. I don't know.
Who guarding Kyrie?
I mean, well, if Kyrie doesn't come back, it'll be a lot easier. But it'll be tough to take down the Nets this year.
It would.
But who knows if Harden doesn't re-sign, they gave up their future for one championship, maybe 2.
Houston won the trade. Houston did win the trade. Houston got a lot, and they got Victor Oladipo while sending Caris LeVert to the Pacers.
LeVert is going to be great.
Yeah, he's gonna be great in the Pacers. I think he's gonna be okay.
What you mean, Gabe?
He's not Victor Oladipo, but I guess he'll die to be a good player.
I don't think LeVert's had the opportunity to break out like Oladipo has. I don't think LeVert has shown his full potential. So I think he'll have more of an opportunity in Indiana than he had in Brooklyn.
He will, because he's going to have a guy in Sabonis and a guy in Miles Turner who can stretch the floor at the same time while giving him space to do what he need to do.
But
Pacers
he
are a dark horse.
also has Brogdon, who shoots the ball a lot.
I forgot about Brogdon.
Pacers are gonna be good. They're gonna be good.
But I think the
TJ
Rockets
Warren
are
when he comes back too.
I think the Rockets are banking on flipping John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, and Victor Oladipo off of assets.
Yeah, I don't
think
see John Wall as part of their long-term future.
Yeah, because the team that they have right now, it doesn't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't fit, but it's not a championship team.
I don't think that's a playoff team.
I think
Boogie.
maybe 7-8 seed, but it'll be hard in the West. I would not be shocked if they missed the playoffs in that
I wouldn't
tight
either.
West.
Because Boogie's inconsistent.
Boogie's
John
washed.
Wall is inconsistent. The only consistent player is Christian Wood.
Who would have thought I never would have thought I'd hear that at the beginning of this year.
Exactly. Y'all know I'm so high on Christian Wood. He's averaging 23 points per game this season, but it's only time could tell how good they are, though. How good they're going to be for both teams. I think the Rockets made out better.
Yeah, I think it was great for the locker room. That was probably spiraling around the whole Rockets locker room. I think now they can focus and really now that they know everybody wants to be there. Although I don't know if PJ Tucker wants to be there, but he's not as big as James Harden.
Actually said teams have been looking have interest in PJ Tucker.
The Bucks, watch out for the Bucks. They might trade for PJ.
PJ's not gonna do anything.
He a good 3D player.
Yeah, but he's not gonna make a team a championship team. He's not that one missing piece, in my opinion.
Piece, but he's the one missing piece of a couple missing pieces. You see what I'm saying? You can plug him into the Sixers, who need a backup power forward because Mike Scott is trash. Say you plug him into a Sixers, a 3-and-D player, a backup power forward. Is that not a missing piece?
That would Sixers would be phenomenal with PJ Tucker.
If he can consistently shoot the ball,
I mean,
that's what we need.
And dive into him in the corner.
He can. He shoot 42% from the corner.
If he continues that, yeah, that's great.
That's what
but
I'm
will
saying.
He continue that? Mike Scott shot great his first year here. He hasn't continued that. Danny Green is inconsistent. He was like 0 for 9 from 3 the other night.
Danny Green shot 9 for 21 yesterday.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was getting there.
That's his
Cut
only
me off.
good
That's
game
what happens
in the next 30 games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell how everybody's going to get along. But first things first, you got to wait for Kyrie to get back from Cabo. But on to the next topic. We're going to briefly talk about the college football playoffs. I know this is Gabe's forte. He loves the college football. Gabe, what you think about the game?
My honest opinion, Ohio State disappointed me. I was looking for this to be score after score after score, a huge scoring game, but it was disappointment. It was Alabama dominated. Devontae Smith, no one was guarding him. Mac Jones throwing all over the field. Justin Fields didn't look that impressive to me.
He was really getting beat up. I think that had an effect on him.
Yeah, he was beat up. Also, Trey Sermon was hurt. So,
do you think that this game could potentially propel Devonta Smith to being a top 5 pick?
Yes. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Now, to what team is the question?
Dolphins.
Eagles. I mean, it's gonna be. I think the Dolphins are gonna take a receiver, and I think the next receiver is gonna go to the Eagles.
But they saying the Jets might take a receiver too.
That would be a very Jets move, but they need Justin Fields.
Dolphins are going to take a receiver unless they don't trade that pick for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, it's just whether the receiver is Jamar Chase or Devonta Smith, and if I'm happy with either.
I'm happy with either. I think people letting recency bias.
People forgot about Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Because he didn't play.
Jamar Chase was a part of one of the best offenses in college football history, and he was the best receiver on that team. Had 1,800 yards last year.
What offense was better, this 2020 Alabama offense or 2019 LSU offense?
I'm gonna say 2019 LSU only because Joe Burrow. Mac Jones is not Joe Burrow.
You got Joe Burrow, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson, Thaddeus Moss, Jamar Chase. That offense was crazy. But I would say that I don't know. I really have to watch film on Devonta because I really don't know what he excels at. I know he looks fast to me and he's a good route runner, but I gotta see what he excels at that people think he's better than Chase. I truly don't think he's better than Chase or even Waddle.
Or even Waddle, really?
Or even Waddle. I don't think he's better than Waddle either. Waddle is an amazing prospect. Gabe doesn't like Jalen Waddle.
I haven't. I don't know why he doesn't.
Jalen Waddle to me is just not a. He's not.
They should not have played him. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He's limping all over the field.
He's not a complete receiver like Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith.
You say they shouldn't have played him though, but think if you had a chance to win the World Series, right, and you know that you can potentially play, would you sit out or would you play?
But I'm saying if you think about it, it's not the World Series. It's college football playoff. It's not the Super Bowl. If you want to get to the Super Bowl, you can't get severely injured in the college football playoff.
But to them, in college, that's like the Super Bowl.
I know what you're saying, but I'm talking about for a young receiver, for his future.
If you want to protect his future instead of choosing pride and. Yeah, I guess you can make that argument.
I mean, they won. So, I mean, I could understand if you didn't know you were going to win, which they didn't. They were just trying to put their best players out there. I understand. But once they were up by a lot, I mean, Devonta Smith didn't play the whole second half. They still
and they still won.
117.
It was a wash. I mean, there's not much to talk about.
I was disappointed for sure.
Yeah.
If I was a coach and I saw Waddle limping, I would have took him out because, I'm not risking a player's future for one game that I know we're already going to win. We're up by 18 and a half. So.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I actually agreed with you for once.
And after that game, it's crazy because they moved Justin Fields. Todd McShay has Justin Fields dropping down to 15 to the New England Patriots.
That was crazy. I did see that. He had Zach Wilson up
higher at number 2, higher than Justin Fields. And that's weird to me because I don't understand. It was only one game. I guess they have questions with his arm power.
I think they'll both be good. I mean, there's always that one bust.
Right, the one guy, the one Jamarcus Russell.
Mark my words.
Quote
me on this. Justin Fields is going to be the best QB prospect out that draft.
Trust me, I will definitely quote you on that.
It's Trevor Lawrence.
Please. He's going to have the best rookie year out of all the QBs.
You said the best prospect. You didn't say you said the best prospect.
The best prospect and have the best rookie year. Both.
That's a bold statement.
I'm sticking with it. I've seen it enough.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you. You just don't like Trevor Lawrence, and you just don't like Clemson.
I think Trevor Lawrence is a bit overrated to me.
There we go.
But let's see. We gotta see it.
So who you think the Eagles are going to draft now? Since Doug Peterson got fired, which we should talk about at the same time as this. Do you think he deserved to get fired? Do either of y'all think he deserved to get fired?
Y'all already know my answer.
I'm going to have to put on my Eagles hat for this one. I'm 50-50. I'm still debating it. I would love to hear your opinion, though, because this will help. I have thoughts. I think it really depends. Depends on what they do with the QB situation. I don't even want to hear Gabe and his theories. But go ahead. Talk about it.
Okay, so no, he shouldn't have gotten fired. So
there we go.
So four seasons, right? 4 seasons. Your
something
QB,
needed to change.
Your QB is what? A losing record with your head coach.
Led them to the Super Bowl, led them to the playoffs with a practice squad. Go ahead.
Who are you gonna take? A QB who's been hurt almost every season and hasn't done much.
He tore his ACL, and that caused out in the beginning of one year.
He wouldn't have won that Super Bowl if he didn't tear his ACL.
He would have someone this. Nobody could stop us.
Nobody stopped Nick Foles.
Yeah, it's the team. It's a team game. It showed how good our team was. That
Nick Foles and Doug Peterson are the dynamic duo, not Carson Wentz and Doug. Carson.
See, one of them needed to go.
Carson is a good quarterback, but it wasn't Doug's fault. It was, first of all, it was Howie Roseman's fault. They should have fired him first. I don't know why they didn't.
Don't even get started on him.
But this season was on Carson Wentz. Not the play calling. It's the QB play.
Nobody had questions coming into the season. Like, nobody thought he was going to play this badly. The questions started 5 games into the season when he had been playing horrible. Nobody thought, I guarantee you, at the end of last season, nobody would have thought in a year we're going to be questioning if Carson Wentz will still have his job as starting quarterback for the Eagles, or Doug Peterson for that matter. It was 1 year, and they decided to make a change.
From my thing, what I'm hearing is that Doug Peterson didn't want to be told what to do.
Yeah,
he wanted to make his own decision, his own personnel, not like Howie Roseman draft another JJ. I think a Whiteside. Do I think it was right? He is a Super Bowl winning coach, even though his play calling is questionable. He builds a culture around the team, which I don't think can be really matched by any other coach, unless it depends who you bring in, but I don't think that can really be matched. His play calling was questionable. He did mess Wentz up, but for me, I'm guessing it was either Peterson or Wentz. And just because Wentz got paid about $40 million per year, they had to choose Wentz. I still have a little bit of faith in Wentz. Yeah, I don't understand why draft Hurts if you still want faith in Wentz and you just gonna have Hurts there. And it's gonna have
From what I know, that was Roseman who wanted Hurts.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense for me. It's the Eagles are a mess. It's hard being an Eagles fan right now. The Eagles are a mess right now. A total mess. The personnel's right. They have bad contracts everywhere. Coaching is terrible. It's Howie Roseman is the worst GM I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from winning a Super Bowl 3 years ago to down like
collapse.
Bad.
It's almost as worse as the Patriots collapse.
We have a bright future. So
Gabe is a Patriots fan, by the way.
Gabe's a Patriots fan, by the way. His favorite quarterback is Cam Newton.
His favorite quarterback is whoever's on the Patriots. Which it was definitely
Jared Stidham
last year. Or the year
Sony Michel.
Yeah.
He loves Brook Lopez.
Have to do that anything.
That's his favorite player, Brook Lopez. He said he reminds him of like a point guard / center combo.
All right, we don't have time to get into this. What? He has no facial reaction. All right, what do you think of some good coaching candidate replacement options? I said that oddly, but you know what I mean. I hope.
Yeah, no, you said it right.
For the Eagles or different teams?
We're talking about the Eagles still.
Eagles.
Okay.
Eagles.
I should have made that more clear.
So my first coach would be Eric Bieniemy. Chiefs offensive coordinator, made Patrick Mahomes what he is.
Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you.
You know, that's my first. It's the first person I go after, and they still haven't called him yet.
I think they have called him. I saw. Did they?
They actually did. They actually called Andy Reid to meet with Bieniemy. But I'm thinking
we lost you, Caleb.
Yeah.
I can cut this out. I'll edit it out, just like Flight says. Anyway, I'll go since he's having a little Wi-Fi trouble.
had technical difficulties, but
now you're back.
What I want to say. Yeah, I think they're gonna get a first-year head coach, which I don't think that's the best idea. Eagles gonna be even more of a dumpster fire than they were before. I would like Joe Brady. I would love Robert Saleh. because they're both defensive minded and offensive minded coach. You can kind of mix it up a little bit, see if they can fix Wentz. I don't think they're going to do either of those things. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. The first thing they need to do is fire Howie Roseman before he drafts another JJ at the white side.
Yeah, I think that's out of the picture for this year. But yet again, I don't know because I thought firing Doug Peterson was out of the picture, and they did it.
I feel like we've been Cleveland. I feel like we're the Browns. That's what I feel like right now. That's the
Don't
pain I
say
feel.
that. Don't say that, Caleb. Don't tell me that.
Hey, Cleveland's good.
Not 0-16. Cleveland wasn't.
Oh,
All right. I mean, some names that have come up, in the Eagles coaching search. Obviously, Deuce Staley, Eagles running back
Yeah,
coach, assistant head coach. I love Deuce Staley. He brings energy, but I don't know if he's ready. I mean, I would be happy with him. I wouldn't be upset. Robert Saleh, I love Robert Saleh. If you want to go defensive minded coach, I think Robert Saleh is the way to go.
Hire offensive coordinator somewhere. That will be.
We need an offensive coordinator. Last year we didn't have an offensive coordinator.
That's why it was so terrible.
Yeah, Doug Pearson's play call. All right. Anyway, Todd Bowles. I don't want Todd Bowles.
no.
He didn't do anything.
Todd
I'm
Bowles
sorry.
is terrible. I'd take Marvin Lewis though. I mean, I would like Marvin Lewis.
I don't need Marvin Lewis either.
Listen.
You
Hear
can
me
have
out.
him.
Hear me out. He's a
Gabe can
defensive
take him
minded
with a
coach.
pitcher.
He's a defensive minded coach. Even though he chokes in the playoffs with the Bengals because they never made it out the first round while he was there, he is a good regular season coach.
Regular season doesn't matter if you can't win in the playoffs.
But he knows how to put a defense together. You can or bring him in a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to get two of these guys. I mean, there are, I think, 6 or 7 head coach spots available around the league. Chargers, Jaguars, Jets,
Lions,
Eagles, Lions, Falcons.
That was a bad fire.
That's 6. Am I missing one?
Texans.
That's 7. I could be missing another. I don't know off the top of my head.
The Eagles are probably the least desirable place to go right now.
They said, I got a report earlier. They said the Eagles were looking at Ryan Day, Ohio State head coach.
I did see that too, and also I saw Lincoln Riley. I think if you bring in Lincoln Riley, that shows who you want as your quarterback.
If you want
with Jalen Hurts,
no defense, bring in Lincoln Riley. That's perfect.
Go ahead.
I said, if you want an offensive-minded coach, you go with a good defensive coordinator like Marvin Lewis. It's the opposite way. If you want a defensive coach, you get an offensive coordinator so he can do the play call. It all works in the circle. But as you're seeing, the Eagles hire people in their own organization as offensive defensive coordinators, which I have no idea why. So when a head coach come in, he's probably not going to be able to hire his own people, and he's going to have to deal with the corny staff he has now. Horrendous staff he has now.
Like who?
The cornerback coach.
Oh, Press Taylor.
Yeah, no. The cornerback.
I thought you said quarter.
No, cornerback coach.
Got you. Okay. I think Deuce Staley is our only good position coach, and I like the offensive lineman coach too.
Yeah.
But I was one dark horse that could maybe work, not necessarily maybe work, but a name that I remember as a player is Jared Mayo, former Patriots linebacker. He's current Patriots inside linebacker coach.
He don't know him.
Yeah, he's gonna too young.
Gerard Mayo, like, come on now.
Is it Gerard? I don't know if I said it right.
Yes.
Well, why am I taking advice from you? I'm gonna call him Jared. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just remember him, so it just stood out to me, and I was like, oh, maybe he could work. I mean, there are a lot of first-year coaches that have had success in this league. Kevin Stefanski, the Browns head coach. Last year,
Sean McVay.
Last year, I was why am I forgetting his name? Matt LaFleur, Green
Yeah.
Bay head coach.
Yeah.
They were successful, and Peterson was successful in his second year.
Yeah. Won the
Again,
Super
he
So
was
Bowl.
I'm not worried about taking a new coach.
this year.
I missed what
You're a
you said,
hater.
but I don't know if I want to hear it.
He's a
Anyway,
hater.
Carson Wentz or Jalen Hurts for the future. Gabe goes last.
Jalen
Go ahead,
Hurts.
Caleb.
Car- I'm. I think Carson Wentz can be fixed. I do think he can be fixed. I do not think Jalen Hurts has the arm talent to be an NFL quarterback, at least at the starting level. Uh, the offense they were running with was fit for Jalen Hurts because he had more mobility, and I think that was good for him. But at the end of the day, if Carson Wentz can get it together, which I think he might can, if he doesn't, then trade him. But I think if he does get it together, you go on with Carson Wentz for one more season. But if that doesn't go well, you got to get rid of him. You have to, and it shouldn't have to be that way because Howie Roseman should not have signed up to that big of a contract. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if Howie
He was
Roseman
playing
signed
great
him.
when they signed him, so I don't blame
He
him when
was,
they signed him.
but he's been taking a steady decline ever since his ACL injury. If you couldn't tell, if you've been watching the games, his accuracy has been getting worse and worse until this year. It's just absolutely
Yeah, I've been
horrendous.
hanging on to every single last bit of hope, and there's still some. I'm still swinging. Um, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like Wentz. I think for Wentz, what's best for his career is a fresh start in Indy with Frank Wright, where they won the Super Bowl. But if he goes there and plays amazing, how will the Eagles feel? Eagles will look at as stupid. And I mean, I think it'll be tough to have these two quarterbacks in the same room. But Jalen Hurts did not play, all of that. It's just
Right?
that Wentz was playing so bad that it looked like Jalen Hurts was playing amazing.
Are
If
you a
you
Wentz stan, Max?
say it again,
Are you a Wentz stan? Do you love Wentz?
no comment. Anyway, I do love Wentz. I will say that. I'll support that. I feel like Dan Orlovsky. You know,
Oh my!
he loves Wentz. He is holding on to him. Gabe is Max Kellerman. All right. Anyway, I want to continue what I was at the point I was going at. I feel like Carson Wentz played much better in his first few games than Jalen Hurts did. If you look at the numbers, Carson Wentz started 3-0. First of all, his rookie year. Uh, Jalen Hurts, he had that one great game against the Saints. Um, and he came in and he gave a spark. And I love Jalen Hurts too. I do like both quarterbacks. It's
It's
hard
gonna
for
be
me to
interesting to
it's
see.
hard for me to choose, and I'm glad I'm not the one
Right?
making the decision.
It's gonna be
And I'll
interesting to
support
see.
whatever it is, but it'll be hard to see what happens. I don't know. All right, Gabe, here you go. Get your
So,
popcorn.
you already know I'm on the Jalen Hurts train. He showed me the first half or second half of the Packers game, Saints game, Cardinals game. He's all that. Carson Wentz hasn't done good since Frank Wright was the offensive coordinator. So I agree with you. He should go to Indianapolis where he will succeed with Frank Wright. It's not that the Eagles made a mistake giving him up. It's just that him and Frank Wright's offense is just he's good. He's MVP caliber. But him with Doug Peterson,
That's
But
why
Doug
Doug
Peterson is
Peterson
gone
left.
now.
It looks like they chose Wentz because they got rid of
they
Doug
shouldn't have
Peterson.
fired Doug though. They should have let Carson Wentz walk. Continue with
You
Jalen
can't
Hurts.
just let him walk with that money. You got to either trade him. I
You're
think
gonna
he
have
can.
to eat the
I
cap.
do think that Carson Wentz can have the same relationship and success he had with Frank Wright if we bring in Eric Bieniemy. I think he's that good of an offensive coordinator. I
I do
mean, you
too.
saw what he did with
He's the quarterback
Patrick
whisperer.
Mahomes. But how long can that last is the question.
Not long.
How long is it?
Not long until he gets hurt again.
First of all,
Hopefully, he can stay healthy.
last year didn't get hurt once. The year before that, he didn't get hurt until a 30 hit by Jadeveon Clowney in the playoffs. So that's 2 years without getting hurt on his own.
Wow. I mean, 2 years, that's great, but I expect my franchise quarterback to be healthy and clean.
You guys act
Look at
like
Tom Brady.
other quarterbacks. Sorry, not you guys. Caleb, you're fine. Gabe Smalley. You act like a bunch of other star players never got hurt. Deshaun Watson tore his ACLs first year.
One season. Carson Wentz has got hurt at least 3 of his 5 seasons.
He got injured not his first year. He got injured.
He got injured.
When he got injured, he started week 1. He got injured preseason. Talking about in the season. Why does it matter if you get injured in the offseason if you're fine during the play?
It doesn't. I'm just saying.
He's played. I saw a stat. I don't want to say it because I don't know exactly I don't know exactly what the words were, but it was something like Wentz played more games over his first 5 years as a quarterback than McNabb, Roethlisberger, and there were a few other names, but I think those 2 were on it, which kind of shocked me because I was like, wow, you can be out more than Carson Wentz was and still have a great career.
Max, you're at one stand. We went over this already.
I admitted to it. I didn't think I was, but now talking about it,
You're gripping onto a reality that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, Max.
which is what? What is it?
Listen to me.
Wentz
Right?
isn't a franchise QB.
Do you? Yes, exactly. Do you believe that
You
Wentz
editors
can be a
need
franchise
it. How do I
QB
do
again?
that?
His confidence is shot. His confidence is shot. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. They drafted Jalen Hurts. His confidence is shot.
He
As
needs
an
a fresh
NFL
start,
quarterback,
and
to
that's
me,
why they fired Doug. He needs
that
someone
is
of a fresh
weakness.
start.
That is weakness. How are you an NFL quarterback and you can't outperform your backup? Aaron Rodgers did it,
Head.
and he was on a burner.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Carson Wentz is nowhere near Aaron Rodgers. I'm not
Don't
saying
do that. You don't do that. You saying he was better than Aaron Rodgers in 2017.
When did I say that? When did I say that?
You said it. I remember you said it. I remember
I
you
said
said
it. Please, you can call everyone we know. I had never said that. It's never on the record. It is not on the record. I have never said that. Aaron Rodgers is probably my favorite quarterback to watch.
I thought it was Carson
Carson
Wentz.
Max, I thought you were a Josh Allen fan. I thought he was like your favorite quarterback.
He's switching up here. He's switching up here.
I love Josh Allen too. I can't like multiple people.
I was asking.
I'm just digging myself deeper into a hole somehow. I love. All right, let me put it this way. Aaron Rodgers is probably my favorite quarterback to watch. Josh Allen is probably my favorite quarterback, like my favorite young quarterback that'll have a great future and probably can be that next Aaron Rodgers.
It's a bold statement.
I'm gonna quote you on that one.
Quote me. Quote me.
Okay,
Killer.
I like it though.
I
because
didn't
think Josh
say
Allen's gonna be
Tom Brady. Mahomes
Huh?
is that Tom Brady.
good. Mahomes is. Don't compare.
Right
Josh.
now, his ceiling is Tom Brady.
Yeah,
He can go further. He can make the next ceiling. He can break through. The
this
sky's the
this
limit
group of
for him.
quarterbacks, this group of young quarterbacks right now is the best ever. Like best ever group.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can't say that because, I mean, I agree with you. In my lifetime, I think that's true.
Yeah.
But I don't. I feel like I can't agree to that statement like crazy because I was not. I was
You once had a group of young
Can you let me
quarterbacks
finish?
that included.
Let me finish,
No,
Caleb?
no.
I'm gonna keep talking. I feel like I was not more as engaged in the NFL as I am now. Back when like Breeze and Rodgers and Brady were coming up. That's why I can't fully say that statement, but I can agree with you. Now go ahead, Caleb. Tell me what you got.
Listen. How can you say that when there was once a group of young quarterbacks that included Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady? How can you say that?
I can get at what you're saying. we've seen where they have gone. We have not yet. We're yet to see where these young quarterbacks have gone because they still have time.
True. I feel you. All right. Okay. I give it to you. Okay.
Mahomes at this stage in his career is better than Breeze.
What do you mean by that? Rephrase that.
Like, okay, so Breeze, 3 years into his career.
Oh, I thought you said Tom Brady. Okay.
No, not the GOAT.
Oh God. I agree
That
with
is the
you.
GOAT.
I agree with you. I did say that last week. He said Peyton Manning. Oh my God.
Peyton Manning, though. People just
Man.
hate. Know y'all history. Know the history. You gotta know the history.
Yeah, the history. 6 rings. Tom Brady.
Peyton Manning's not.
Okay.
You know Tom Brady owns Peyton Manning, right?
I mean, when you have a better team and a better coach, I mean, that's what I'm gonna say. He had a better defense the whole time. He was a
He
game
had
manager
Tony
half of his
Dungy.
career. He was a game manager half of
Don't
his
hate
career.
on Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy's a great coach. That's what I'm saying. He had.
Oh, I misunderstood you. All right.
All right. So, who do you guys have in the NFL playoffs? You know, we saw the first week. We saw the Browns embarrass the Steelers. Saw the Ravens, and I think they look pretty good. Now, who do you guys have in the second round?
All right, I'll tell you each game. I'll go game by game. I got the Bills because I love me some Josh Allen, like we discussed.
Okay.
I think that game will be great, though. I think that game will be close. I have the Chiefs. I can't go against the Chiefs, although it would not shock me if there is an upset. I will say that. I would not be completely shocked if the Browns come in fueled from that win. They haven't been in the playoffs since 2002, so they're excited. That would not shock me. But I can't go against Mahomes. I got to say Chiefs. In the NFC, I got the Rams. No, whoa. I didn't mean to say that. I mean, I was thinking Rodgers are. I got the Packers. I love Rodgers. That's what I meant to say. And in the other game, I want to say Buccaneers because I don't think Tom Brady will let the Saints beat him 3 times in a year. So I will say Buccaneers. But yet again, I wouldn't be shocked if the Saints win. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts. Caleb.
We're going with the AFC first. Chiefs and Browns. There is no way in the world that Browns secondary is keeping up with the Chiefs receivers. I got Chiefs easily. That's Chiefs easily. Their defense is not going to keep up, but the Browns are going to have to count on Baker Mayfield because it probably will be a shootout and they will become behind. And you can't count on the running game and Nick Chubb for all that. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs easily. For the Bills and the Ravens, that is going to be an interesting one because first they say it's a 50% chance it might snow, and Lamar has never played in the snow before, and the running game is kind of less effective in the snow. If none of y'all ever played football in the snow, it's very hard to run. But I think at the end of the day, Josh Allen will probably come out on top with the Bills just because I can trust him sitting in the pocket more than I could trust Lamar, even though Lamar one of my favorite quarterbacks. On the NFC side with the Packers and the Rams, I can't stand the Rams, but nobody's going into this. The Packers got the number one scoring offense. The Rams can make it hard. That Devontae Adams and Jalen Ramsey matchup is going to be very, very good. And it's going to be very, very entertaining. At the end of the day, though, I believe that the Packers can send the Rams home because their offense is just not explosive enough for me. The Saints and the Buccaneers will be the best game. That is going to be a duel between Tom Brady and Drew Brees, and both of them they're like the two most balanced teams in the NFL. So it's going to be a clash. And I really don't know who's going to win. But as you said, I don't think that Tom Brady's going to let the Saints beat him 3 times in the year. So I'm going to say the Buccaneers.
Okay, so I'm starting on the AFC too. So for Chiefs, Browns, I'm going to pick Patty and the Chiefs. You know, I don't see them getting stopped by the Browns. Baker's not on that level yet to get rid of the Chiefs. You know, he's been doing good. But he's not on that level. So I got the Chiefs. Ravens, Bills, I got the Bills in an OT thriller. You know, I think Josh Allen is he's been so good this year, and He really improved. And Lamar is good.
Say that again.
I said
Josh
Josh
Allen?
Allen, he really improved
Yeah. Yes,
last
he
year.
did. That's all.
And Lamar's good. I hate on Lamar a lot. I hate on him a lot. He's a good quarterback, but he's questionable at some times. Key moments, Lamar is very questionable. Going over to the NFC. So Rams, Packers, I got the Rams. Number one defense versus number one offense. I think the Rams are gonna win in a close game. Close game. Buccaneers,
Wait,
Saints.
you said Rams?
Rams. Okay. Buccaneers. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, you're good. I just want to
Yeah.
clarify your full statement.
Buccaneers, Saints. I got the Buccaneers whooping the Saints. This time around, the Saints look
Man.
very, very vulnerable against the Bears. Like, if the Bears' offense wasn't garbage, the Bears would have won.
The Bears put in Nick Foles.
Yeah. And then Brady.
Did you just say you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Virtual high five. Let's go. Yeah.
Now, Brady and the Buccaneers have been rolling. They've been great since that last Saints game. So I got Buccaneers stomping on the Saints.
I don't think they'll stomp, but that's your opinion, not mine. You guys let us know how you feel. Your predictions down in the comments. And that'll do it for the episode today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you are new, or if you're old, make sure you stay subscribed. Hit that like button, comment, let us know any type of suggestions, feedback, what you think, what can we do better, what can we do to make you guys want to watch more. So yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, and we have TikTok now at From Philly to Fame. Caleb, final closing thoughts, and Gabe.
Love kicking it back with y'all. I appreciate the talk. We appreciate the suggestions you have. I love when people like the content that we give out. That's all I want. I do this for fun, not like making content for everybody. I like when people enjoy it. I just do it to give an opinion on the other side instead of everybody having to watch TV all the time. Everybody having to hear from a bunch of people that they don't know. So if people know me, people can respect the opinion. People can get some joy out of it. You feel me? So it's a pleasure doing this for y'all. If you have any suggestions, just hit us up on our Instagram page. Closing thoughts, Gabe.
Gabe, it was a great having you on the show today, and hopefully we can see some more of you in the future. Let us know if you guys want to see more Gabe.
Yeah, if y'all want to see more Gabe, let us know. Anybody, if y'all want to see any other guests, let us know.
Yeah, and if you want to guess and you have some thoughts, maybe let us know and we'll check you out. So yeah, that'll do it for today, and we'll see you guys later.